नत्वा गणेशम् गजवक्त्रयुक्तम् गुरुम् स्मरन् वेदविदाम् वरेण्यम् विष्णुम् विभुम् वैदिकतत्त्वरूपम् वैकुण्ठसंस्थम् सततम् नमामि. Bhrigu Maharshi went about testing who is the greatest among Trimurtis. This was upon being urged by the other sages. He wanted to test their tolerance, patience. So the Maharshi went to Brahmaloka first, entered Brahma's court and seated himself upon a chair. Brahma felt offended. He was about to curse the Maharshi for showing disrespect for sitting without permission. Saraswati pacified him. The Maharshi concluded that Brahma, who had no control over his anger, cannot be the greatest. He left saying that thereafter no one will worship Brahma. Then the Maharshi reached Kailasa. When Lord Shiva saw Bhrigu Maharshi coming, he welcomed him and approached him. The Maharshi said, "Don't touch me." Shiva got offended. He took his Trishula and began throwing it at Bhrigu. Parvati Devi somehow managed to stop him. The Maharshi left, concluding that no, even Shiva can't be the greatest. He also has no control over his anger. He proclaimed that Shiva will be worshipped only as Linga thereafter. Then he went to Vaikuntha. In Vaikuntha, Vishnu, instead of being engaged in sustenance of the universe, was fast asleep. That was Bhagavan's Leela. Who was testing whom we don't know. Bhrigu gave one strong kick on Bhagavan's chest. Bhagavan woke up and asked, "Oh, did you hurt your leg?" The Maharshi gave one strong kick to Bhagavan on his chest. Bhagavan woke up and asked, "Oh, did it hurt your leg? I am strong, I can take your kick. But your leg, does it hurt?" Bhrigu Maharshi realized that Srihari was the epitome of tolerance and declared that he was the greatest among Trimurtis. Bhagavan has so much respect for Bhrigu Maharshi that he carries his footprint upon his chest. That is why Srihari says in Gita, "Maharshinam Bhriguraham." Among yajnas, I am Japa Yajna. Among the Sthavaras, beings that do not move, I am Himalaya. And among word speech, I am Omkara. Pranavadyastrayo Vedaha Pranave Paryavasthitaha Vangmayam Pranavam Sarvam Tasmat Pranavam Abhyased. The three Vedas, this is not to the exclusion of Atharva Veda. Three Vedas means the three formats in which Vedas are. Richa, poetry, Yajus, prose, and Sama, songs. The entire Atharva Veda is in Richas. So, even when it is said three Vedas, what is actually meant is four Vedas. The Vedas begin with Pranava, Omkara. The Vedas are founded on, resting on Omkara. This entire Vangmaya, the corpus of speech is Pranava only, Omkara only. So perform Abhyasa of Omkara, chant Omkara. That is the greatness of Omkara. Omkara is Brahma. Brahma is Srihari. Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma Tad Jalaniti Shanta Upasita. All this is Brahma. Tad Jalaniti. Tat Ja Tat La Tat Ana. Tajjatvat, Tallayatvat, Tadanatvat. All these emerge from Brahma, stay and operate in Brahma and go back into Brahma. That Brahma is Srihari. Know that and worship him peacefully. Baddha Vairani Bhutani Dvesham Gurvandi Chet Tataha Shochyaanyahoti Mohena Vyaptaniti Manishinam. Those who hate each other, those who fight each other, they can only be pitied for their ignorance and foolishness. The ignorance that this is this and that is that. Absence of knowledge that Sarvam Khalvidam Brahma. It should be realized that you are not different from me. We have derived our bodies from the same pool of Panjabhutas. your body and my body, they don't even exist separately. The individual is just a non-existent focal point around which these Panchabhutas move around for some time. The air that I inhale and exhale now goes into you next. The water that I bathe in today evaporates, becomes a cloud, rains, and becomes the water for you to bathe tomorrow. When you fly across borders of states, borders of countries, can you actually make out when you have stopped being in one and entered the other? Like you are crossing from Karnataka into Maharashtra or from India into Nepal. The land is continuous, the sky is continuous. The land doesn't know that it is Indian land or Nepalese land. The sky doesn't know that I belong to India or Nepal. We have made up all this. Harihi Om.